Does your child's desk or backpack look like a black hole? Crumpled papers, broken pencils, yesterday's snack wrappers, and somehow the one thing that matters, the homework, is always missing. You're not the only parent to get the dreaded call. He had his math at home, but it never made it here. ADHD brains struggle to track stuff, not because they don't care, but because organization is invisible. Today, I'll show you how to make it visible. In our house, papers disappeared like socks in the dryer. My son swore he finished homework, but it lived in his desk until June. At school, his desk overflowed, so teachers thought he was careless. But ADHD isn't carelessness. It's weak working memory and poor system design. If the system is invisible, the brain drops it. Once I realized that, we stopped blaming and started scaffolding. We built clear, colorful, one-step systems. Suddenly, papers had a home and supplies stayed put. The surprise? Organization is less about self-control and more about containers. Think of it like traffic. Without lanes, cars crash. With lanes and signs, flow improves. ADHD kids need lanes for papers, pencils, and tasks. When the system is visible, the brain follows it naturally. That's why teachers who use color folders, tray systems, and visible checklists see fewer missing assignments. Here are tools that actually work in the classroom and at home. Part A, paper and folder systems. 1. Color-coded folders. Red equals homework, blue equals notes, green equals finished. 2. Daily paper pass. Teacher checks folders before dismissal. 3. Homeschool folder. One folder travels daily, signed both ways. We'll open Tips to Improve Organization and highlight color coding, folder checks, homeschool folder. Part B, supply stations. 1. Pencil box equals only pencils. Supply bag equals only extras. 2. Backup kit at school and home. We'll open Classroom Behavior Management Tips and highlight supply stations, backups. Part C, visible reminders. Desk checklist, taped inside lid. 2. Locker label, top equals books, bottom equals supplies. 3. End of day buddy, peer check before leaving. Troubleshooting quick hits, lower thirds. Desk still messy? Shrink to 2 folders only. Homework still missing? Teacher signs daily. Supplies vanish. Add name labels. Backpack explodes. Weekly reset Sunday night. With these scaffolds, organization goes from impossible to automatic. Within weeks, my son's teacher emailed. He turned in work 3 days in a row. Papers weren't vanishing, supplies weren't scattered, and his confidence grew. Organization didn't turn him into a different kid, but it gave him a map. And with the map, he could finally find his way. That's why I built the 29-page ADHD parenting bundle, because you don't have to invent systems for school from scratch. Inside, you'll find organization hacks, classroom management supports, homework and memory tools, focus and impulse control guides, and so much more. It's ready to print and use today. Share with your child's teacher, tape pages at home, and help your child succeed. Supplies vanish? Start with the supply station. Comment school or folders to tell me what you'll try. Tomorrow in day 18, we'll talk about time management, why ADHD kids are always late, and how to help them feel time instead of fight it.